So you have a Swedish guy in the band.
Yeah.
Do you
Regret that?
do you understand any Swedish?
Well, I learned the dirtiest words from him, so
Of course.
I'm not going to repeat them here because you won't like me anymore.
We won't have a little Swedish lesson for you.
Oh,
So you're
God.
gonna read some Swedish sentences here. This could be
Where's
nice.
my glass? Because I'm as blind as a bat. I think that is the thing. Yeah. On this one. On my suitcase, I think. Could you a little bit better? Something glassy. It's on top. Yeah, great.
See.
Thank you. Super. You're clean. A little bit scared.
You can.
No.
So you have
You're not allowed to help.
a little
Okay.
Swedish lesson there. So we
You're
start
sure
with
it's not going to be dirty, huh?
No, it's not dirty.
It's something about sex here.
No, it's number.
All
So
right.
it's,
Yeah,
Really?
it actually is a number. Yeah.
It's okay.
So start with the first sentence.
Jak tycker att surströmming är gott an holländska pannakar. Is it pancake?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
She bleeds out, she walks in heaven's winter, the halo around her head.
So touring, we have to talk about touring.
Yes.
The upcoming tour, is it going to be Europe or worldwide?
Well, first of all, it's going to be Europe.
Yeah.
And we start also in April already with some festivals and playing in South America where we haven't been for 10 years. So it's nice to go there. Yeah, it's really 10 years, yeah. 2014 or 15 last time we were there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's nice to go back and then go and do the European tour. And then we have to look after that because we're trying to protect a little bit the balance between touring, and it's not very cool, I'm not now going to say, but also family life, because it is important. We're getting older and,
Of course.
time flies, and it's important to...
But how do you combine family life with touring? How does it even, for you it's probably easier.
Yeah, maybe it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because he understands and he was in the band and he's still in the band, of course. So,
Yeah, but it's not touring the same.
No, that's the only thing he doesn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you have to have a supportive home base.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So that's...
Because it can be times that you're away for months, right?
No, not months, but we try to...
keep it to 3.5 weeks
Maximum,
and
yeah.
then be able to go home for
Okay.
2 weeks or something, yeah. And then
that's probably
go
good,
back
yeah.
in 3 weeks, yeah. Because I think... I really mean it when people are always laughing when I say that, but I really mean it actually. It's like, so you stay a little bit grounded and a little bit normal. It's not good for a person to only be on tour all the time because you're being applauded for it. They do everything. They bring out the garbage. They make dinner for you. You don't have to do anything. So you're being treated like divas and divos.
It's a simple life in that sense.
Yeah, it's easy.
I like the way you're thinking. I completely agree. I think that's important. It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. So also going longer away than 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks is insane for most people. It does something to your mind, to my
Yes.
And if you have kids, I get sick.
Yeah.
2 weeks away from my
Mostly,
kids, I
yeah.
get like, shit, this is way too much.
Yeah, well, I'm always like homesick already before I leave, at least a week before, because of the change of scenery of like, it's two different worlds. They're so different.
Yeah.
It's schizophrenic.
Yeah.
And when you're finally there, it's just go. But before you go, it's like pain stomach already a week before. I really have problems with that. So it always takes a lot of effort to go away.
When you have those moments on tour and you just realize, I really miss my kids. Or I miss home. And then you're back into touring. And then
They're back on stage again.
keep coming more and more further into the tour, or the closer to the end you get.
Yeah. Also, like, can't wait to go home.
Going home tomorrow, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't wait until tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, actually, tomorrow, like the week before you go home, it's like, oh my God, I can't wait. And then the final week is actually, oh, we're having so much fun now.
That's also true.
I don't want to leave you guys. I love you so much. I love the family. And then,
The last day,
And then-
I don't want to go.
Because this has to be like two families, right?
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It
Family
is,
home
yeah.
and family on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got the spark to light a fire. You're going down forever. With every touch, I'll embody fire desire. You're going
often do you really, like hate each other on tour?
Well, we go
Not
not often, and when we do, we go paintballing. Just shit out of each other. It helps. I can recommend any band.
paintball is not
Yeah.
really
Paintball is
me.
Okay, so touring. Let's say you go to, let's say, South America. Do you get to see anything besides hotel rooms and airports, or?
Not in South America, but in any other country,
Yeah.
part of the world, yes. But in South America, we are on a plane most of the time. Like
Yeah.
flying from one country to the other. It's like
Yeah.
crazy.
It depends on, sometimes you get to a place one day earlier. So
Yeah.
when you have time.
Once in a year.
Yeah.
But do you try then to like do some sightseeing?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah. But not all the time, but.
Well, you guys
definitely-
went to a lot of things, like the Prince.
Yeah, in the United States.
Yeah, United
Tried
States.
To see as much as possible. Well, not as much. We could have seen more, or I could have. But sometimes you also
What was
get a
this?
bit tired. And
Yeah.
just wanna-
What did you go to the studio where Prince was?
Yeah, that was
home
his where he was his studio and it was his home.
as well.
And also he had this nightclub there.
At host?
Yeah, it was attached
I
to
wasn't
it.
there, so.
I mean, his living quarters was upstairs, so we weren't allowed to go in there. But went through all the rest, and his and that little club was really cool because sometimes he would come down in the middle of the night and start jamming with the band.
Yeah, for hours,
no,
right?
no one knew when it was going to happen.
Or ends.
Yeah. So, but those are some cool things that you can
Can do, yeah.
do sometimes
Yeah.
once.
Once. Yeah, we did different things. We went to this. You were there as well, right? With the Star Wars and with Roots that we went. In LA.
No,
You were there?
I was sick.
Oh, I went
Yeah,
with
I
you,
went-
of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like this where all the big Star Wars movies were made.
Oh.
George Lucas and we all nerds went there. Me, Ruth, and Jeroen. You weren't there, unfortunately. But yeah, we love those things.
Yeah,
And then
that's
we
nice.
got a nice one because there was a photographer, a really nice guy, and he took us around there and gave us a tour because he used to work there. And had an inside way in for us to go
Of
there.
course,
and see it, of
because
course.
you're rock stars.
Of course, very much.
Yes.
Yeah. So glasses on and pretend a lot and then not
yes.
anywhere in. So those kind of things are fun that you don't get to do.
Went to shooting range.
Yeah, we went to a shooting
that
range
was
in
fun.
America,
Yeah.
which
Also-
not that we are gun lovers, of course, but actually it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of adrenaline.
Yes, and
Yeah.
and also realizing how much how do you say that? That the
Yeah.
backlash or
Yeah.
gets from a certain gun.
Recoil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Get respect for it.
you get
for it,
respect. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's like don't do that at home, guys.
No, you shouldn't.
No.
Unless you live in America, 'cause then you can
Yes,
buy that.
then you have
super-
to.
Buy anything. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Make you rise up into my midnight oil. Wet martini from my paper cup.
But what does your rider look like? I mean, when you're out touring.
Well, there's some green stuff. But let's not mention those then. But of course, there's beer.
But you have like something really special that always has to be there, like brown M&Ms or something like that.
There's a lot of chips, but the bottle of whiskey needs to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that we finish a bottle each night, but just
It's
something to look forward to. Okay, after this show, I'm gonna
Take a bus.
myself whiskey. Let's take it to the bus, and then it's good for the crew as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time that one of the guys actually ordered at the catering, cheese, all sorts of cheese, and he was really looking forward to it. All of a sudden, somebody else.
Mike, right? I think.
I was mentioning his name. I know it's Mike. Anyway,
Wasn't Mike.
it wasn't Mike.
We got canceled.
But, and then he came on the bus, and the whole cheese was eaten, and he was hell broke loose.
Oh,
Because everybody said, "Oh, that's nice. Somebody brought us cheese," and then everybody started eating, and he came. He's like, "Where's the cheese?" This cheese. You mean?
like for a little mouse. It's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Okay.
He didn't like.
Okay. So, you've been touring for many years now, but do you have any special friends within the rock industry, or the band's artists, something that you know love to tour with, or like you feel like, okay, these are nice ones to hang out with, or?
Well, it's always fun when you meet some people that you have had the opportunity to hang out with. I mean, now we have, of course, Evanescence, which really nice people.
Yeah.
Also have Amarant, of course, Swedish.
Yes.
So it's always fun when you see on the bill that okay,
They're
they're playing.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can chat and have a piece of broccoli together.
I'd love to be on that part.
Yeah. We're missing out. For me, the same thing. It's more like I didn't have much time in the past to mingle, or because I just go to that nerdy, and then I know I'm not just joking. But anyway, it's just. But I had to learn also to find time for that, and I'm paying more attention to that. That I want to reach out to more people because it is fun.
Yeah.
And most of the time I was really just focused on her own thing and really trying to do that as best as possible. And by creating a cocoon for myself, I just got better on stage, to my opinion. But now lately I realized that the most fun part is actually also reaching out to other people and having a nice conversation, dinner time with someone else outside of the band as well. Yeah. And so I have been, we work with Tara, for instance, and sometimes when we do play on the same festival, we meet up. Anneke van Geersberg, we worked with her a lot actually on festivals, but also on project. And then, it's nice to meet up with a friendly face.
Yeah, we've mentioned Steve Harris, of course.
Oh, yes,
because
of course, yeah.
Since we toured with them, now every time they're in the same build, and he's going to come around, say hi, watch the show if he has time.
Behind our gear, every time that you only see his outside.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You see
nice.
it 100 times, dude.
So, we covered pretty much, record, we covered touring, private life. You said it's important, of course.
Yeah.
But a normal day in your life, for example, is it like taking the kids to kindergarten, being, the parental thing in school?
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Everything. I do everything and try to be involved as much as possible to make up for the time that I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So it's preparing, the sandwiches before they go to school. We're preparing the bikes that are there, that the tires are, working actually, that they can get away on the bike and everything. And also being involved in school sometimes. They're now in, going to like high school kind of thing. My eldest daughter actually has a between year, going to Spain very soon for her to learn the English language.
Okay.
So she's a bit older. And those kind of things. And I love doing that and being around them. So.
You as well, being the...
every second week, because I have one of these modern Swedish types.
Yes.
You have kids every second week, and then you're off 1 week. But then it's the same, You get the oldest one to school, take the youngest one to daycare, go to the studio, work a bit, pick him up again, go home, dinner, clean, and then
endless,
and then think that you're gonna do stuff when they fall asleep, but then
it goes off in the sofa and wake up in the morning.
We're gonna do that next day.
Next week.
Exactly.
But do you get fans visiting your home?
Yeah, I had. Yeah, which wasn't fun.
No, I understand that.
And even on the old home address that we used to live, the people, because we stupid enough, put our address in the first CD that we ever made was Enter CD, 27 years ago. And people are still going to that address where other people are living now. Like, we've got something for you, for Sharon. Can we get? She's not living here anymore.
Oh, shit.
And then I get piles of old newspaper letters and stuff, the people that send. And then once in a while, I pick it up. So, but also people saying, okay, here's my wedding invitation, and I expect you to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
strange.
Yeah, quite strange. But I don't even mean it that heavy because I know the people that did that actually were really nice people. But it was strange having them on my doorstep unannounced and just where I'm living now. Somehow a lot of the fans know where I live, which I don't think is very comfortable.
No, that's not nice. Yeah,
No.
No, it's really not. So, and this next question is purely hypothetical.
Yeah.
But let's say you were a rock star playing a huge band, maybe the singer in a huge band, female singer,
Will never happen.
and you were like turning 50.
Oh, wow.
How would you celebrate that? Purely hypothetical.
The celebration of the birthday or what?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What would happen? I mean, being a rock star and turning 50.
Incognito.
So it's not going to be like the big penthouse in Vegas with
no.
Mike Tyson and
That's going to
Paris Hilton.
disappear.
Yeah, I just disappear from the face of the earth and just celebrate, on my own. Drinking.
Eating broccoli.
Some tea.
Maybe some ginger in there as well.